could use just like 2 poems I wrote in my regular English class. This one was a mashup. It was an assignment that we were reading Martin Eden by Jack London. You had to take 10 lines or ideas from that. And then The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. You had to take 10 lines from that as well. And we had to write 15 of our own. Okay. And I call this one Agonizing Lovers. My story is long and peaceful. Long ago, I wanted to be famous. Only this, nothing more. But she had no idea how starving lovers lived. Throughout their lives, I seen the great fall and the tragic fail. But the silence wasn't broken, and the stillness gave no token. What he wanted was life as it was, so with a heavy heart he accepted it. He found himself struggling in the thrones of indecision, even though our hearts are strong. I walk for those before me, and those who follow, and then I scream, why me? Because you don't have to make your way into the world, but no matter how often he mastered the craving, it remained with him as strong as ever. But other friends have flown before, on the morrow he will leave. I've lived his past, but not their present. Don't make mockery, speak, damn it. What I want is you. And his eyes had all the screening of a demon that is dreaming. There is no sucrose to my sorrow. My life isn't sad, nor is it bad. Desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted. Our young hearts may be broken, but I'm still walking from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor. Mothers cry, fathers die, children live, and I survive. The air grew denser. He was worn and haggard, dwelling in denial, abnegation. Love's an illusion, so why does it prey on me with its murderous mirages? Ghastly, grim, and ancient. Although my countenance is real and wary, they laugh at me. I die inside. No one knows, but the day she left, I died. Every month we are raped of our dollars. Every day we are raped of our time. Ignorant humans. We reek of sorrow, agony, and rage. So why is it that every day we daily dine on the pain inside? Okay, this one we had to write essays, a few essays throughout the year, and our teacher gave us like a list of 103 topics, so we couldn't give an excuse we didn't have anything to write about. And he gave us the option of writing a description essay. When I write descriptively, it turns out to be a poem. Okay. So this one's called Loving Lucidly. If the ocean were to swallow me whole, and if I were never to breathe again, if I am drowning in color, why would my mind ironically go blank? If I were to die today, what would I miss the most? If I drowned in an ocean of color, a wash of blue, my greatest fear was that the salt would smite me in my eyes. I'll never again see what I've been blessed to see my entire life. For now, it's a monotone wash of blue. If I were to die today, my brain would shut down, and the luxurious symphony of neurology would come to an end. Never would I be able to smell the glorious smells of that glorious place. Nevermore would haunt me past death. As I drown, I furiously snort seawater, in which evokes a fire like hell that burns and chokes. My nostrils sting. Fire. If I had gills, I'd breathe the seaweed. If I were to die today, would her fragrant scent still linger with me? If I were to die today and return to the world of living, I'll surely fall back in love with you over again. To never feel your warm arms cradle me as you had all these years, the warm arms that rock me to sleep, restrain the evil that might smite me, gentle you have rough hands of someone that has worked all their lives, washed with harmful chemicals, although they are soft and freckled. Like a wave of beauty, freckles you hate and that I adore, along with your aging grace. Hold me, dear one, like the lamb that I once was, or in your eyes, always am. If I were to fall into abyss, abused by man and salted to the taste of the earth, if the foaming waves were to pound me in, should I die at the wrath of the God you so adore? My tongue and throat would shrivel, so I wouldn't, no couldn't, utter a sound, not a scream, not a memory. No, not in your name, dear one. The clash of the sea would turn to a shade of pink salt, combinations of the sun and stars that nourish me, spicy, tangy, and sweet gentleness. The clash of the sea would turn to a shade of pink salt, combinations of the sun and stars that nourish me, spicy, tangy, and sweet gentleness. I cannot taste the scent of your expensive face paint, and the sticky soft lip upon my face after your lips press my cheek as a farewell token. If I were to caress the irises in your garden, my gentle hands would figure warmth and radiance. I would taste the sun in your smile and the beauty in your eyes. If today were my last, and my brain would cancel the nerves and my drums, and the hum of life would go silent. The deafening roar of the sea would mangle me, drive me insane, and thrust me to oblivion. In this opal abyss, I hear not muscle failure, nor my lungs burst, but the clockwork of neurology, as it reverses time, a spiral mess. The gentle shift of water caressing me in the ceramic bowl. When I didn't know what amoebas were, or basic mathematics, my only world were the xylem and chloroplast towers that graced my home. A soft voice and the trickle of water in the tub. 3 years free and getting clean. Her voice resonates, meanwhile the other two are at school. The youngest one, listening intently to the nursery rhyme she could barely remember. Her words caressed me and lay me to eternal sleep. If the ocean were to swallow me whole, and if I had one last breath, I would say thank you and goodbye to that loving woman.